Alright, and of course what I want just died. Let's see, we do support the file. There we go. So here we go. This is the final image that I came up with. It's good, you can see the kind of glow along the outside that I did, and everything looks really nice. The only thing is this little line here. I think it might have been one of my Photoshop things was merged a little bit to the left, but I'll fix that later. Let me just show you what I did generally. So in first what I did is I did an ambient occlusion pass just to give me some extra detail. So you just create a V-Ray light material, or there are ways to do it in Mental Ray too, I don't know off the top of my head. You just create this material. In the colors section you add a V-Ray dirt, and I just have it at 0.2 meters, distribution of 2, fall off of 0.55, subdivisions 30, and the bias is 0.35, 0.35, 0.2. And I don't know much about it, I just know this is how you do it. I looked it up online, and it'll give you an image that looks something like this. And then what I did was in Photoshop, or you can use GIMP or whatever, I just increased the contrast and the brightness so it was kind of white colored, which gave me an image that looked like this. Alright, and it just highlights the shadows and whatnot. Then in Photoshop you take this image and you take your let's see, where is it? Final render. So you have these two pieces, and you put this one on top of this one, and you multiply and then reduce the opacity of this layer until you get the desired result. Now for the kind of glowing effect, which you can see here, it's a little bit different. I did a lens flare, so I created a new layer, and I'm not really doing this in Photoshop because it's not Photoshop specific. Any program can do this. So I just went to effects, render, lens flare, put it in there, and then change the color of it to orange, and just put it right on top. And let's see what my lens flare looks like if I can find it for you. Well, it won't really open. Maybe we can open it in this. Won't let us? No, it won't let us. Alright, well, it's just this kind of glow with nothing in the background. So it's relatively easy to do. If you have any questions, just ask in the comments. But yeah, that sums it up. We have a really nice scene here you can use. The only thing I'm unhappy with is in the reference image I had this really strong glow here. I tried everything to get this, but I think you might have to do it in post-processing in Photoshop or something. Just increase the brightness, or using layer masks. Because if you do this, it'll basically blow up max. It'll take way too long to render, or your light will be doing weird things. I'm not really sure what the problem is, but if any of you know, comment on it, send me a message or whatever, and we'll see if we can figure it out. But overall, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I certainly enjoyed making it. It was a nice little distraction, and turned out really well. Put it in your portfolio when you finish. Send me your final images or whatever. This is Eternal Blade, and I will see you in my next tutorial.